Hi friends! How are you? Happy 4th of July weekend to those of you in the States, and apparently happy Canada Day from Friday, and I don't know if there's any other holidays going on, but oh my goodness, it's already July. Can you believe it? I'm here with you today to do my June wrap up. Um, I did a decent amount of stitching this month. I have a lot of haul, so sorry, I'll keep that at the end. You guys have to stop with the haul, like it's a problem. And I have more stuff coming in the mail. I don't know. It is what it is, right? Um, all right, so let's see. June, what have I been up to? June has not been very exciting. I've been super busy with work, um, working a lot, just kind of putzing around at home, not doing anything super exciting aside from stitching. Um, does anybody else, like when you get to the 4th of July, do you feel like you have a mild panic attack because you're like, oh my gosh, like summer's almost halfway over and I haven't done any of the things that I planned on doing? Like that's how my friends and I are all the time. Like we always have all these grand plans of like, oh, we're gonna do this summer and this summer and this summer, and then we don't do any of it. So, oh well. But yeah, I'm going over. Let's see, what have I done so far today? I got up, got ready, got grocery shopping. Sorry, there's a lot of makeup on today, but I'm going over to my friend's house after. Went to the grocery store, like the fancy pants one here in my town, and got like some salads and some beer because we're going to my friend's house to have a barbecue, like 4th of July style. I might go see a band tonight at a local festival. I don't know. My dogs are being dramatic. Ruby, the younger one, last year developed a fear and distaste for thunder and fireworks. And as a result, she demands a lot of attention when that happens. So here in Illinois, you can't buy fireworks in Illinois, but like you can hop the border to Indiana and everybody can buy like professional grade fireworks. And so like all the local subdivisions and everything, people are like putting off fireworks all night long. Like I heard them last night at like midnight when I was trying to go to sleep. And I'm like, really? Like you can do, like I get it, like do it when you want, but like people are trying to sleep. So anyhow, Ruby, when that happens, feels the need to be right on top of me and like clawing at my throat. Like I'm surprised I don't have like scratches because she's just like so nervous and she digs when she's nervous. She knows I'm talking about her right now. Ruby, can you say hi? Yeah, she's nice today. She was not as nice last night. Well, she was nice, but she was just scared. So anyhow, long story short, I kind of want to go see a band play, but I feel like I'm going to have to go home and like take care of this one and take care of Murphy too, because he was like, well, if Ruby is going to be getting a lot of attention, then I'm going to be all up on you too, and I want attention, and it's just, it is how it is. I don't think you guys have ever met Murphy. He's apparently camera shy, but he's the one that you can hear digging or chewing the bone underneath the table. So, Ruby, can you get off? That's enough for today. Okay, go lay down. All right, so let's finish this up and let's get started with the stitching. So, let's see. I worked on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projects in June, 5 whips, and then I had a new start yesterday. Technically it was July, but I'll cover it today. So let's start with what I worked first. So last time we met, I started Stargazer, and I just want to say thank you guys all for entering my giveaway and it was a lot of fun to hear what everyone's memorabilia experiences were. The winner of the giveaway I drew with random number, and it was Rachel Gordon. So Rachel, I've ordered the pattern that you've wanted, and it's going to be in the mail probably on Tuesday on the way to you in where you live. So I hope you enjoy it. I had a lot of fun. It's definitely something I want to do again. Probably I'm thinking like if I hit like a big number of like kind of a big deal number of subscribers, like 1,000 or something like that, then I might do my next giveaway then. So we'll see, but I thought it was fun. Thank you all for entering. Thank you for your lovely comments. As well, thank you just for your support on everything in general. I'm just having so much fun doing this. I'm having so much fun watching all of you do this. It's probably why I can't stop buying a haul, because I feel like I need everything that everybody else has, but it's a good problem to have, right? Like, it's fine. Okay, so back to the stitching. So last I saw you, I'd started Stargazer by Mirabilia. For those of you who don't remember what she looks like, there she is. I am doing this on Storm, and it's a 28 count linen from Hand-Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. And so this is where I've gotten to. So what I've done is I did pretty much all those ribbons. I did majority of like that, like it's almost like her overcoat, and then I got started on her skirt, and I did about like maybe I did like 2 shades of blue on her skirt. So obviously a lot more to go, but that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 7, like a week or so worth of work, intermittently here and there. When I get home from work, I don't have tons of time to stitch, because sometimes I get home really late, like 8 or 8:30, because I kind of worked alternating schedules like that. And sometimes I'm just bored and I just like putz around and I watch TV and I like mess around on my computer, and I don't actually, by the time like I'm like, oh, I don't feel like stitching now, it's already late. So but yeah, so there she is. There's the whole piece of fabric. And then my needle minder, for those of you who like to know about needle minders, is from Minding My Minders, and it is rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock, for those of you who get that reference. So that's Stargazer. After I decided I'd made enough progress on her, I went ahead and got out my postcards from the world for the month from Clouds Factory. I have not started this month's postcard yet. I think it's really cute, very appropriate. I mean, it's just in time for the Olympics. Who's excited for the Olympics? So excited. I live for the Olympics, you guys. Growing up, I was a swimmer. I guess technically, no, I'm not still a swimmer. I was a swimmer. Swam a lot. Started on a team when I was 5, competitively swam till I was a senior in high school. Every winter, every summer, had a month off in between seasons, so like 2 months off a year. So I was like a pretty hardcore swimmer. And really the only time swimming is really like celebrated and you get to see it is during the Olympic year. So I have so many good memories, like of just watching the Olympics, growing up, meeting Olympians, some people who are a little bit older now, but like I met Mary T. Maher. She held the world record in the 100 butterfly for years, and 200 butterfly, I think, too. I met her when I was probably like 12 or 13. She was like my idol at the time, because at that time I was really into butterfly. State champion at 10, woo! I lived vicariously lived gloriously through when I was 10 years old. But met her. I got to meet Amy Van Dyken, who had like a monster 96 Olympics. And if anyone follows the news recently, she's a swimmer who a couple years ago was paralyzed from the waist down in the ATV accident. But I got to meet her when I was in high school, and she's very lovely. But yeah, so obsessed about the Olympics. So excited. I'm a little nervous about the U.S. swim team. I feel like got a lot of young people. It might be like a rebuilding year, but we'll see how it goes. Anyhow, back to stitching. Let's get on track, Lisa. So I finished my postcard. I finished Giza, which from those of you who remember, before, that's kind of like my dream place to visit is Egypt and the pyramids. Sorry, there's little bits of dog hair too. I'm really trying hard to get rid of those. And then here is my whole piece. Doing it I bought the kit from Clouds Factory. Doing it in the threads that they provided on the rosewood Picture This Plus linen, 32 count. And then my needle minder is Maleficent for no reason at all, and I got her from Nifty Needle Nannies. So I think probably next weekend I'm going to try to finish up Rio, and then I'll also start working that on my passport too, which is next. Yeah, so that's that. And then let's look at Passport. So I looked at Passport next, or I worked on Passport next. And I finished up Russia. There she is. I like this one. I mean, it's fun. I also worked on the border on the bottom. I did like 1 length or 2 lengths of thread on the border on the bottom, so that I can kind of start working on that a little bit at a time, so I can get those done as we go. And then the needle minder is from Frosted Pumpkin. Again, I bought the kit with this one, so I just I got everything that they sent me with that. So those are my stitch alongs. Nothing super fancy or exciting there. You guys have seen them a million times from other people doing them, and I'm not very exciting, and I didn't switch out threads or fabrics, so kind of basic. I'm a basic girl. What can I say? Okay, so I worked on 2 other whips during June. So I brought back out Nutty Parade, which I'm doing for my sister from Turquoise Graphics and Designs. I missed my goal when I started this one. I think I started in March. My goal was to do, or maybe I started in April. Anyhow, not important. My goal was to do 1 nutcracker per month, but last month, like, I was already off of it because I went to Disney World, so I missed out on like a whole month. So I pulled this out again. I'm going to apologize in advance. There's like hanging strings everywhere from the fabric from where I zigzagged to finish it. All right. Sorry, dog's fighting. So there's my second nutcracker. He's a short little guy. I really, you'd be surprised. The colors in this, even though they're a little bit muted, they're kind of bright colors, and they're kind of fun colors to work with. And there's a lot of colors in each of these nutcrackers. I haven't beaded yet. I'm going to save the beading towards the end. I also started on the bottom border here, which I know it kind of looks a little like tufted now, but when it's like really like stretched out like it is on my frame, like it'll be fine. And then my needle minder is from Minding My Minders, Connecticut, where I grew up. I worked on this guy while I was watching the O.J. Simpson 30 for 30 mini-series, which caught up on that, which was super well done. He took me about like maybe a day and a half, and then to do the borders too, not super long. It goes really quick, all these little guys. You know what I hate though? I hate whisper thread. Well, I don't hate it, but I just am not a huge fan. That takes the longest time because it's like super temperamental. And I think I'm using like pieces that are too long. So like some like the fuzzy stuff kind of gets like pulled off a little bit. So then there's a couple stitches where it's like just like thin little bits of thread, and it's not, the coverage isn't the same. So I'm going to practice that a little bit and just use probably when I work on this next month smaller lengths of thread. So they'll go away and I'll see them in a little bit. And then, like I said, I'll do all the beading at the end. And that'll be that. Okay. The last whip that I worked on in June was the Little Mermaid, and I worked on this for a little more than a week. I kind of had goals of what I wanted to do and finish on this. This is from Donut Stitch, for those of you who don't remember, that's what it looks like. Super cute, super bright, big blocks of colors. She has the whole fairy tale series. I ordered the Aladdin one and the Cinderella one just so I could have like the complete set because I'm a hoarder. But the Aladdin one's amazing. And after I finish this, which hopefully will be this year, hopefully in the next couple months, honestly, I'm going to try to work on this once, like for a full week at a time, like once a month, so that I can get it done for my niece, who keeps asking me incessantly about it every time I talk to her. But you guys know that story already. Gosh, could I say any more often? So let me show you what I got done on here. So last time you saw this, I had like a little bit of the blue done, like maybe to like here. So I finished all the rest of this blue in here, and then I started filling in the waves. And my goal, I'm about halfway through, and my goal was to kind of get them all done, but I didn't stitch as much as I wanted to last week. And so on Saturday I was just like ready to put this away, and like I'd started prepping for my next start that I did, and just decided I was going to start that. So I'll pull this out though next month or sometime here in July, so that I can give it a week's attention, again, so I can try to finish it by the end of the year. And that brings us to our new start. So our new start is also kind of like a little bit of haul, which I got it. I think I had, no, I didn't have this last time when I saw you guys. It's a HAED. I got my first HAED. It's for those of you who watched my initial videos, you probably remember me saying, oh, I don't know about HAEDs. Like, they're not really my style. I don't know if I like them. So then I was just like, seeing everyone else's, I was like, well, let me just look a little harder on the website. And so I found one, and it's one of the artists that initially I thought, oh, I don't know if I don't think I like this style, but it turns out that I do. So I don't have a picture of it. I will try to insert a picture at some point in this situation if I can figure out how to edit one in there. But it is from Jasmine Beckett Griffith, and it's Alice in Monet's Water Lilies. So basically it's like a super gothic Alice in Wonderland with like the backdrop of like Monet's water lilies like melting around her. So I ordered the kit and all the material. So I went and I bobbinated most of the flosses that it came with because I'm a bobbinator. That's just like what I like to do. And then I started it yesterday because that's when I finished bobbinating everything. So it's still on my frame. And I worked, it's so tiny, guys. Like, you can barely even see anything. It's like just a big blob, but I swear there's like 6 or 7 colors right in there. I'm going to try to do the challenge, the HAED challenge, so there's that. But this is 400 stitches. I'm doing it 1/1 on 28 count. Initially, I had ordered 25 count Lugana and was thinking like I could do 1/1 from the research, 1/1 from the research I saw, because like, or from the research I did, looking at people's talking on Facebook. But then I thought, like some people were like, oh, the coverage isn't great, and I am kind of I'm kind of a tight stitcher, so I was like, oh, I don't know. So then I emailed them, and I was like, I don't know if you guys have mailed out my kit yet, but is it possible that I can switch my fabric to 28 count 1/1? And they're like, yeah, that's fine. We'll switch it. We haven't done anything with it yet. You guys, it's so tiny. It's so tiny. Like, I'm only 35 and my reading is fine, but I feel like I should get cheaters just so I could, like, see it. But, I mean, I guess I can see it okay, but I just feel like I have to bring it really close to me. And then I'm parking because I'm doing the parking challenge. But this parking is how I've started doing full coverages anyway, and I really like it. So, and then I've got, this is also a new needle minder. This is from Delicious Threads. It's one of the little Russian girls. This one I've had for a while. This is from Gina's Unique Boutique in honor of Shark Week. It is a shark. I just like it because it's big, so it kind of corrals the thread. And then this one is from Nifty Needle Nannies, and it's Alice, obvious, because it's Alice in Wonderland. So that's what I'm starting. I'll finish it when I'm 87 years old because that's how it's going to work. But I'll try to get my page finished. I'm going to try to work on it a little bit today before I go over to my friend's house, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so that's basically what I've been working on since we last spoke, friends. Okay, plans for July. Keep working on my HAED next week. On next weekend, I'm going to switch to I'm going to do my stitch-alongs. I'm going to do Frosted Pumpkin, Clouds Factory. I'll try to get another Nutcracker done, and I'm going to try to do a week on Little Mermaid. And then, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might start something new. Oh, I'll probably start something new. Because I bought something, and I've got thread coming for it, and I've got fabric coming for it. So I think I might start that. I'll keep you guys posted on what that's going to be. But anyhow, so that's pretty much it for me. I'm here in July. I've got a couple of fun things I'm going to do with my friends. And then at the end of July, the last week, I'm going to leave to drive home to Connecticut. And I'm going to be on vacation with my family at our beach cottage for a week, even though this is going to sound so like fancy pants Connecticut, guys. So just, this is not us, trust me. But we're adding on to our beach house. So ours is out of commission. So we are using my dad's cousin's beach house that is available to us. And like when I mean like beach cottage, I mean like set couple streets back. Like ours was like technically considered a tiny house. It's like 450 square feet, which is why we had to add on to it, because with like when we bring 5 dogs, 6 adults, and 2 toddlers, like there's no room for anybody. So we're gonna do that. And then I was thinking, so I have a small project I'm gonna take with me so that I can stitch while I'm there. But I was thinking it might be fun to like do kind of like vlog a little while I'm there, and like vlog a little what I'm stitching, and like down at the beach and like walking around, so like you guys can kind of see like what it's like. It's really pretty. Nobody ever thinks to vacation in Connecticut or spend time in Connecticut because it's just like one of those like drive-through states that you drive through on your way to New York or Boston. But I was thinking that that might be fun. So if that's something that you guys want to see, comment below, and I will try to figure out how to do that. I think I could. I mean, I've got a nice camera that I think I could easily vlog with. But I think it would be fun. So, all right. So that's pretty much all I've got. Now it's time for haul. So anyone who doesn't want to watch haul, thank you so much for watching, not walking. Thank you so much for walking. Wow. Oh, seriously? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for thumbing up or liking the videos. Thank you for your lovely comments. I appreciate everything. I'm having so much fun. I'm having so much fun trying to like chat and get to know all of you too. It's just been such a blast, and I finally let the cat out of bag at work that I was doing this, and so now they're like on a hunt. I wouldn't tell them what my name was or anything, so they're like kind of on a hunt to try to find this. Probably so then they could like mock me for it, but I don't care, because I'm like, they don't understand. They don't like get what this is like and like what it's all about. So but yeah, so just thank you all, and let's do some haul, shall we? So like I said before, I've got a problem. Like I have to stop. This isn't even all of it, because I've got some coming in the mail. I ordered, like I was looking, it's a problem. Like I'm never going to do all this stuff, like everybody says, but I just keep seeing what everyone else has, and I want it. And I want it, and I want it. So I just go out and buy it, I guess. Like I always have these vices. Last year my vice would, like the last 2 years my vices were like yarn. Like I bought a lot of yarn because I was doing a lot of knitting, and then that's kind of slowed down. And then like makeup. Like I have the amount of money I've spent on makeup and beauty products, it's criminal. It's criminal. Like the number, it's bad. I have so much, and I wear the same thing every day to work, and like I just switch it on and off a little bit. I wore different stuff today. So I guess I've kind of replaced that with buying cross-stitch stuff now. So, I mean, hey, at least I'm not buying both, right? It could be worse. So, let's look. First stuff I got is I ordered more project bags from So Much to Love on Etsy. I had ordered 2 before. I really like them. I personally like that they have the batting in them. I feel like it makes them a little bit more sturdy. The construction's awesome. The size is great. I bought one of her bigger ones this time, because I'm going to keep my HAED floss box in it, so it fits like a whole big floss box. And then my fabric and all that kind of stuff. But, so this is the first one I got. This is just her regular small size, little crabs. The hounds, they're super cute. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like I still kind of like nautical East Coast stuff, and I think it's cute. And then just got polka dots on the inside. So I ordered that one. This is what I will put in my project that I take home to Connecticut. I'll put those in there. And then this one I got, and it's her bigger size. It's not her biggest. It's like the next one. So it looks like this. And I got it just so I would have plenty of room to put the big floss box in. And I love the pattern. I think it's so pretty. And then the inside of this one is just like a gingham. So that will be where my HAED lives when I'm not using it. What's nice is when you order from her, she gives you like a code, like a repeat code, or not a repeat code, but like a code for repeat customers. So like you can get some money off your next order. So that's how she reels me in. But I'm just keeping my eye on, and I'm sure I'll probably buy more depending on what's it called? Sizes and stuff, or what fabrics and stuff she gets. But this one's nice because it has like a thicker bottom, so it's meant to like stand when it's full, versus this one is just like a thin bottom, so it has a little bit more give to it. Okay, I also got some fabric. So I got, I told you guys last time, I signed up for Silk Weaver's Fabric of the Month Club. I also signed up for Under the Sea Fabrics, but that one hasn't come yet. It should be coming soon. Oh, yeah, those materials for the hula dancer free memorabilia, I bought that too. But what are you going to do? So, but first I got the fabric that I initially ordered from Silk Weavers, and it is called Jamaica Sunset, and it's a 32 count linen, so 32 Belfast, and it looks like this, and it actually has, like, it's got, like, over here you can see, like, it's got, like, some yellow and some orange in it, and then it's got, like, kind of like a light pink color, so it's not super dark, but I think my plan for this one, and I have to toss the floss, I just think it sounds funny when you say it that way instead of floss toss. So I'll toss the floss, and this one, I bought this for Tree of Hope, that memorabilia. So that might be starting soon too, because I have everything for that. My mom and my dad for my birthday, they got me like the Karen water lilies, and I have the beads and everything like that. And I have all the flosses because everything else is DMC. So this one might be getting started. Maybe this might be like in August or something like that. So I really like that one. And then this one was my fabric of the month, and it's a Wexford linen, but it's a 32 count. So I don't know if that's a different kind of linen than Belfast or Cashel. I thought it was just like if it's this count, it's this name, but maybe this is just a different type whatsoever, or completely. And this is called Ocean Fancy. And so it looks like that. So it's dark blues and like a turquoise. So it's pretty. It's not super, it's a little bit green, but it's not super green. Like it's not, here, hold on. 1 second, please. Okay, so this was Naiad, which was the fabric of the month for Under the Sea Fabrics last month. And so if you compare these two, it's not like as green as Naiad. It's definitely a little bit more like on the bluer side, which I kind of like. And it's not, obviously it's not modeled quite as much, so it's a nice change. So I'm happy so far. We'll see. The way I signed up for their club, they have a lot of different options for how you can sign up for their Fabric of the Month club. I chose like the surprise me option. So you pick a specific count, and so then, but each month it's like a different, like you might get like a Jobelin one month, and then linen the next month. You might get an opalescent, you get a solid, you get one of their expressions. It's just different, but there's like a schedule that they run. So I'm happy so far. I like the fabric choices. I wanted to join those Fabric of the Month, or a Fabric of the Month club, so that I could start just building up my stash for fabrics and things like that. And then I feel like too, it's always easier, like when you see it in person, you get a better appreciation for it, and then it's easier to kind of kit up projects and things like that, just because online things just look a little bit skewed, and you never really know what it's going to look like when you see it in person. So pretty happy with that. Hey Murph, come here. Do you want to see him? Murphy, come here. No, he's not going to come up. Murphy, come here. Come on up. Let's see. Hold on. Oh. This is my old man Murphy. Say hi. He's 11. He turned 11 this year. Ruby's jealous. Get down. Murphy. Oh, that's it. There you go. A Murphy appearance. Named after a bar where I went to college, which was really fun to tell the Christians, like like apostolic Christians that I bought him from, like, oh, I named him after a bar. They weren't super thrilled with that. Okay, patterns. I did an impromptu trip to my local needle workshop, which my LNS, which I think I'm gonna call this one my LNS. I like this one. I like her fabric options. When you buy fabric from her, she serges it right there, which is amazing. I love that. It just makes everything so much easier. And I like the patterns that she has. And she has a really good selection of flosses. So it's my new LNS. It's Inspired Needle. It's in Lamont, Illinois. And I've decided that's the one that I'm gonna adopt as my own. So I got 4 patterns. I got 2 ink circle patterns. So the first one I got was a Cercle de Carreau. How obnoxious is that French accent, guys? I just kind of played it up for you. I don't really remember what any, like, aside from circus of the, I don't remember what the second word says. I'll have to look that up. But this is kind of along the, like, cercle de coeur or cercle de cercle. Circle triangle or triangles, like the triangles, the hearts, the circles, those, you know, the patterns that you just do that are really intricate, that are just all done in one color. I like this one because I feel like I haven't seen it as much. I don't love the threads that it's done in, but I'm kind of thinking if I really get adventurous enough, someday I will do this in beads. So look for that in 10 years. And then I also got Tapestry, which this one's been on my wish list, 123 Stitch, for a really long time. Again, it's kind of like that mandala kind of look to it. Just really pretty colors, like blues and purples and reds and oranges and yellows. So this is done, I believe it's all in, wrong one. I think it's done in Weeks Dye Works. Yeah, it's all done. It's done in Weeks Dye Works. So eventually, I will order all of. Wait, take that back. General Arts. Yeah, it's General Arts. So gassed. Eventually, I'll get all of the colors for it, but not anytime like right away. And then I got fabric for it too. It calls for a parchment linen, but she pulled out the parchment that it calls for, and it was just super dark to me, and I didn't really like it that much, so I just got a cream instead. Just a 32 count, nothing fancy. I feel like when patterns have that much detail and that much color to them, like, that's when, like, you can, like, let the thread shine, and you can just have the pretty threads do all the work for you. So I got that, and then I also picked up 2 more little Christmas jewel kits, because she had most of them there. So I picked up Peridot, and Blue Topaz. And then I'm going to bring these with me to Connecticut. So if I finish my planned thing that I'm going to work on in Connecticut, which is going to be Satsuma Street's Pretty Little Chicago, because it's fairly tiny and it can fit in my Q-snap. And then I don't have to bring the whole huge, like, frame situation. And then I'll start these. So when I did it the first time, that one I finished in like 2 days, so including all the beading and everything. So our last thing, you guys, is needle minders. I don't need any more, but I bought some, and I have even more on the way, and it's not cool. Like, it's a problem. But I mean, I guess no, I don't need any more, so I don't even know why I bought these, but I felt like I needed them. So the first ones I got were from Gina's Unique Boutique. I don't think I showed these before. I got a thread bobbin in green, Lily of the Valley cameo, and a little Mary Poppins, and I ordered another Mary Poppins from another, oh, darn it. This has a discount. Read the back of your business cards, people, when you buy these, because they put discount codes on and you can save money, like I did not do. So yeah, and then I got my first order from Delicious Threads. She's got a Facebook group, Jennifer, she's also on Flosstube under Delicious Threads, and I like her. Like, she has a lot of cute, like, button options, and she has like the circle needle minders too, but she does them like a Scrabble tab or like a Scrabble tile, where they have like the big, like the plastic coating versus the bottle cap, which I personally like a little bit better. That's just my taste. So I got the first one you saw, which was the Russian doll, and then I got a small wood peacock, a little fabric button mermaid, the wooden tile of the Union Jack, and then this one she gave for free to say thank you, which is just a little fabric covered button that says wish on it. So that was very nice. Thank you so much. That was so sweet of you. Super easy to work with. Everything came super fast, and good quality needle minders. I like them so far. Then the last ones I ordered were from Nifty Needle Nannies, and again, too many. I ordered too many. But we'll see. Oh, some of them I won, though. Some of them I didn't order. So let's talk about the ones that I won. So a couple weeks back, she had her trivia game, and I got 2 of the answers right because I had nothing else to do on a Friday night, and so I just waited for a refresh for her trivia to come up. So I'm not a Who person. I don't watch Doctor Who, but I did watch How I Met Your Mother, and I love Mary Poppins. So I got Mary Poppins silhouette, and I got I Am Legend, wait for it, Dairy, which is what Barney Stinson used to always say. So I got those. Thanks, Julie, for that fun giveaway. It was super exciting. Well, I thought it was exciting because I'm a very competitive person, so I wanted to win. And I won a couple, so that's cool. And then the rest of these I ordered like a week or so before those. And these, again, are from Julie. So I got a wooden seahorse because I'm obsessed with seahorses all of a sudden. And then I got a fish in a fishbowl, which this one's actually really a big needle minder. Like if you compare it to like a button, like it's a big one. So it'll actually be good for like I might throw this one on my HAED because it'll help kind of corral more parked threads. But what I think is kind of funny about this one is like it almost looks like the fish is kind of belly up. Like it's not really, it just has a really big top, but he looks like he's belly up. So a little morbid, but that's just how I see it. And then I ordered the Statue of Liberty. I don't know why, I just really like this one. Like I don't have a thing for New York or anything like that, but I just liked it. And then I got the Queen Elizabeth 2-pence piece and a watermelon. And then the last one I got the Princess in a Pea, which I will use when I do my princess, my Mirabilia sleeping princess. And then I got the Pooping Unicorn. Again, like I'm not a big fan of, like I don't know, it just looks so funny and so cute. Like this to me, I don't know. It's not usually my style. Like I'm not a huge, I just liked it. But yeah, so that's my ridiculous haul. So that's what I've got. So again, July, told you those plans. In August, I'm going to go to Connecticut. Comment down below if you want me to try to kind of vlog a little bit and do a little vlog footage of the seashore and kind of what we do down there. I would be more than happy to do that. I think it'd be so fun. And then also, so I'm thinking like what I can do for my next videos. And I want to show you guys my, the finished objects, the FFOs and the FOs that I just have lying around my house. That might be my next one. I have a couple. Obviously, some of them I don't have anymore because I gave them as gifts. But if you want to see those, I'm going to show them to you. And then also, I'm going to do I'm going to show you my UFOs. So like the ones that like I have not touched in many years that are just in my box. So whichever one you want to see first, comment down below and let me know if you want to see my FOs, or if you want to see my UFOs. You'll see them all eventually, just whichever one you guys would rather see first. And with that being said, that's all I've got. Thanks again for sitting and watching me. I appreciate it. I hope I gave a couple of you guys a little chuckle. Like you guys all make me laugh when you talk about, hem and haw about everything that you've purchased and that you've been doing and that you're starting, because I feel the same way, right back at you. And then, yeah, have a good rest of the holiday weekend for those of you celebrating. For those of you not, have a great July. and I will see you towards the end of the month. Hopefully before I leave, probably a quicker video. I'll probably try to do it before I leave for Connecticut because the weekend I would usually do it, I'm going to be gone. So with that being said, I'll see y'all later. Bye.